Welcome everyone to our 2K presentation of WCBL basketball. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. It's the High Flyers going against Team Ballas.
Nothing quite like a SoCal showdown, the freeway series between the High Flyers out of LA and Team Ballers based in Anaheim. I'm sure a lot of these players know each other already.
And early on here in the Club League circuit, we'll find out a lot about these teams by the end of the night.
We'll find out about the teams and also the players. I know there are a few new names on these rosters, and I want to see how guys like MP are going to hold their own out here in WCBL play. And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots with Pasco patrolling the paint. The starting five for the High Flyers. MP runs the show at the one. Devontae Mills is the two guard. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov are the forwards. And the man in the middle is Liam Callahan. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Yep, count it. Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
Now here's Moore. Pass to Rodriguez. And that falls. Nice feed that time from Moore.
That's just Moore reading the defense and making the right play.
Here's MP. From 16 feet out and off the glass. That one's good. And here's Etherington. Outside Bertie. Pass to Moore. The tray. And Callahan pulls it down. MP right side. O'Neill buries it from three-point range.
Was O'Neill ready to fire there or what?
And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K U250 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
Not really necessary with no one on you. Why put yourself off balance on that shot?
And finished off by Rodriguez.
Guys, he's playing big. We were watching it. Arnaldo Rodriguez taking flight.
MP with the look. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's able to find a seam in the defense and just lay it right in.
Outside Bertie. Moore. No good on the three. On the wing, it's MP. Moore covering. Team Ballers trailing. Here's Bertie. Nice D from Leon Callahan. And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
Now here's Moore, and he's got 6 points for him. Over MP, Moore, that's good.
That's textbook. Moore got to his spot, and he made the defense pay.
And here's MP on the outside. Count it from distance.
And this is where you have to talk. Defensively, guys, that was just too easy.
Pass to Pasco. Now Moore, now covered by MP. Good!
Solid work around the rim by Moore. He doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
The High Flyers with the lead. Here's MP. Again, the High Flyers.
Imposing. His will offensively. He's made it look so easy.
Outside, Moore. Rodriguez, the screen. And with the stuff.
A towering presence, Callahan uses his 6'8" frame well to turn away shots.
And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
Now Pasco. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. MP outside. Field goal number 9 falls, and he's now 9 for 12.
Plain and simple, they're shooting the ball much better than the opposition right now.
Yeah, their offense just looks smoother, getting whatever shot that they want out there.
Now here's Moore. He's got 10. Pass to Pasco. The shot's good on the assist by Moore.
Oh, superb floor awareness on display there for Moore. He has a knack for finding his open teammates.
And Coach Troy of the High Flyers, he's a young coach, even by this club league standard.
It's true, as you said, Troy is one of the younger coaches, but it's clear that he knows the game and his drive is apparent. Plus, he's already got a great track record for developing talent.
Now here's Moore. And Mills comes up with the board.
Credit the D there. They got their hands up and made sure he wasn't comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on him. Didn't allow him the space he needed to get a good shot off. Well, it's tough to try to keep the gigantic Callahan off the glass at all. Sometimes he's just going to overpower you.
Pasco with it. Moore on the wing. 5 on the clock. He's money on the shot.
At this point, alarms are sounding because it seems like Jaden Moore is making a statement in this game. He's tough to contain. I mean, it looks like he's feeling good out there.
MP, no good. One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose, at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
Now here's Berti. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Moore. Lets it fly. Again, the miss by Jaden Moore.
Even with every shot clanging off the iron, he seems determined to be hoisting up these threes. Might be time to take a step in.
How fun is it to see the point guard throwing it down?
The athleticism of today's generation is simply outstanding.
Hey, it really is. If you had told me 20 years ago we'd eventually see point guards bust out dunks like that, I wouldn't have believed you at all.
Now here's Moore. 12 points for him. Yes, it's good.
Look at those ball skills. Moore putting out the whole arsenal and getting the basket.
For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
Now here's MP. 26 points for him.
As a defender, you hate guarding this guy because he's capable of making you look silly.
Outside Berti. Pass to Moore. Here's Pasco, and that one's good with the extra effort on the glass.
And a heads-up play there to read the bounce and capitalize on that second opportunity.
From deep, it's MP. Team Ballers with the rebound.
That's a break for the D. He's not the guy to leave open out there on the perimeter.
Yeah, that's a breakdown, plain and simple, but they got away with it.
6 seconds difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Count it, it's good. Now Etherington, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. To the paint, and he floats it in for the easy deuce. Credit the assist on that one. So that's the end of the first half. High Flyers leading this one. They lead by 9. Plenty of action still to come when we return. Welcome back to the second half of this West Coast Club battle between the High Flyers and Team Ballers. And here are the High Flyers now. And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of there. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
And he makes both free throws. Now here's Berti. Moore outside. Etherington. Outside, Moore. To the inside. And it's blocked by Gove.
You can see Gove tracking that shot through every frame. Nice anticipation, a great block.
So much easier to score in there. No need to show off the range that time.
Outside, Moore. Pass to Pasco. Shot over Callahan. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home.
Here's MP, and he banks in the layup. Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
Returns it to Moore. Rodriguez, the screen. Pass to Etherington. 6 on the shot clock. And the first shot of the night for him is no good. And here's MP on the outside. And Berti pulls it down. And it's Team Ballers. Trailing by 13. Now MP, guarded by Etherington. A drive by MP. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
At the line for the High Flyers, MP.
Here's Etherington. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Outside, Moore. Pass to Rodriguez. Returns it to Moore. Takes a 3. The High Flyers grab the miss. And here's MP on the outside. Second chance shot, and it's blocked by Berti.
With the frame that he's got, Berti is just a tough guy to try to shoot over.
Just can't buy a basket, trying to get back on track somehow.
Or he could pass the ball more. I mean, that's a thought.
The High Flyers with another miss.
Most games he has no problem hitting from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one. Responsible and reliable. That's Etherington to a T. Nice basket right there.
Team foul. At the line for Team Ballers, Kobe.
And he knocks down the first one. So it's both teams making a change here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here's MP. He's got 39. Three-pointer. Pasco pulls it in. Outside Berti. Pass to Etherington. Let's go with the 3. That ball's coming off of Berti's feed.
A nice-looking 3 ball by the guard, Etherington. You can't afford to give this guy room to shoot.
Well, what a show we've seen so far from MP. He's come out and put on a clinic. He looks head and shoulders above Moore right now.
Well, if there was any fans doubting the impact that MP can make, I doubt they're saying much right now. A great offensive showing from MP so far. He's been terrific.
Pasco, good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
He's been the one thing that's really stood out for them today. He's kept his edge, even as they're trailing.
Soft touch off the glass and in. Garrity with the ball. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Rodriguez. Stolen away by Gov. MP outside. Makes it off the glass. Timeout called here as Team Ballers decide to talk it over. Both teams will make a substitution.
Sonny McGill, Brandon Westerhoff, Mark Wong, Jaden Moore. Substitution for high flyers.
Ballers decide to go with a different look out there. Timeout called here as Team Ballers decide to talk it over.
Timeout.
Now Rodriguez. Moore on the wing. Etherington, now guarded by Mills. Pass to Bertie. Outside, Moore. Rodriguez, the screen. Block at 4. Tie it up. A shot from Moore, no good.
I don't know if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started.
And the shot goes down.
And the offense just keeps raining down. Neither team has been able to defend consistently.
And I would expect more of that as both defenses seem to be wearing down a bit.
Now Pasco. Looking to end his cold spell. And the layup is good by Moore.
Moore might be sore after that bump, but he won't feel it long because the shot did drop in. A nice move to stay in rhythm.
Here's MP. Here's Callahan. Chalk up 2 right there.
Rising to the situation when they need it the most. Great awareness by Callahan. He knew they needed the points on that possession.
And yep, it's good.
Assertive play by Bertie. The team needed him to show up, and he did just that.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
MP with the look. Got it. Good job right there in the low post. Team Ballers trailing. Etherington outside. Pass to Bertie. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up those bonehead threes like that.
Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
That is showing some toughness on D. Getting physical, sticking his nose in there, and making a play.
Rodriguez! And finished off by Rodriguez.
And not shying away from the moment, Rodriguez with a huge make.
MP with the rock. More on him. It's MP missing. And it's Team Ballers. 2-point game. Outside Bertie to take the lead. That one's off. MP outside. Count it!
What a pretty play inside. Using that height advantage to just lay the ball up and in when they really needed a basket.
Team Ballers call timeout. Now Etherington. Outside Bertie. And again, no good by Team Ballers. And now we've got an intentional foul. And they go to the intentional foul.
James Bertie. First personal foul.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Showing he can get up there and finish it off with authority.
You combine mobility with explosiveness, it's tough to handle.
And that's not something you're going to see every day at this level.
Bertie from long range.
Throughout this period, he's really had a hard time scoring.
Second personal
And
foul.
sometimes you're not feeling it, but it could be an opportunity to maybe create something for someone else.
And now they decide to intentionally foul.
James Bertie. Second personal foul. At the line.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point game. Team Ballers call timeout. What's your take here, guys?
I hope they're coming up with something special in that huddle because they need it.
This is a tricky situation, to say the least.
So it's Team Ballers now. Connect! Oh, and that cuts the lead to 5!
And with Moore shooting while in rhythm, he's a major threat. Fantastic execution off the catch.
He gets the first, and that'll increase their lead to 6.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he goes 2 of 2 at the line. And now it's a 7-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Etherington for 3! From deep, it's MP. No good. So the High Flyers win this one.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm intrigued by what we saw from MP in this one. This kid has a ton of potential. I wouldn't be surprised to see...
Yo! You going out tonight, Burlington? We gotta celebrate your big game against that bully from Chicago. And before you say anything, say yes.
Or you gonna let me talk?
Ain't nobody